KC, the Chiefs' longtime offensive coordinator, is interviewing today for the Commander's OC job, where he would get to call his own plays. And could Rex Ryan be heading back to the league? NFL Network insiders Ian Rappaport and Mike Garafolo report the former Jets and Bills head coach has emerged as a top candidate for the Broncos defensive coordinator job under Sean Payton. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
For the ones finding new ways to ensure the job always gets done. For the ones wearing many hats. For the ones who are hands-on, even from far away. And the ones keeping business moving forward. We are Grainger, offering professional-grade industrial supplies, plus real-time product availability and access to experts ready to answer your toughest questions. Call, clickgrainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hello, this is Joe Cordell. Cordell & Cordell is a firm that practices family law exclusively. We focus on only one area of the law to maximize our strength and effectiveness as advocates for clients that have everything on the line: their homes, retirement, savings, and most importantly, their children. We're the partner our clients count on. If we can be of help to you, give us a call.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Phoenix area attorneys, a partner men can count on. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. CordellCordell.com.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. Gene, are you aware it is a Thursday?
I'm very fully aware.
Okay. 16th day of February, 2023. Okay.
All day long.
Yes. Well, let's see. It's our once and occasional feature Crime Watch. A judge in Eau Claire, Wisconsin this week sentenced Sean Galloway to 5 years in prison. Galloway was charged with stealing 15 guns, thousands of rounds of ammunition, and rocket launchers. Now, possessing 15 guns, thousands of rounds of ammunition, and rocket launchers in Wisconsin is a felony. In Texas, they just kind of call it a day at the range, right?
Probably something like that.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm not sure what you would need a rocket launcher for, but go for it, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
A rocket launcher.
Oh, well. Anyway, all sorts of good things happening. The King and Queen of Mardi Gras will be crowned or coronated.
Coronated,
yeah.
Like
Coronated.
That's almost like exterminated.
Yes. And the Mardi Gras parade is on Saturday.
Yes.
Okay.
Couple of more days, and then here comes Chuck.
Yes. And Gabe Lemos has promised to keep his shirt on this year.
Well, it's probably a good idea because there were several people scared.
Yes.
Last year.
Yes.
We got a request, and it said,
Yep.
Don't have Gabe, pull his shirt off.
Okay. Even if you throw beads at him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might be
birthdays today. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Jazz singer Peggy King is 93. Actor William Catt. He was the greatest American hero. He is 72. Actor LeVar Burton, 66. Ice-T is 65. Andy Taylor plays guitar for Duran Duran, 62. Drummer Dave Lombardo of Slayer, 58. Actor Sarah Clark, 52. Actor Mahershala Ali is 49. Actor Elizabeth Olsen is 34. Local birthdays coming up.
CBS News is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
My name is Shelley Wilkinson, and I am an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially among those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online today at www.ivfoodbank.org.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Enrique Arce Sandoval, Ruben Ortiz, Julio Camacho, Jackie Tepezano, Elijah Palacio, Judy Goldberg, Carmen Hernandez, Marcia Cortez, Ana Vasquez, Jorge Angeles, Jake Sutton, Lydia Robles, Enrique Luquin, Crystal Alvarez, Juana Figueroa, Mike Valenzuela, Joe Garibaldi, Martha Rodriguez, Noe Anthony Avila, Chris Cota, Marco Briones, Richard Brown, Socorro Munoz, Susana Tamayo, William Foster, Kim Pritchard, Bobby Joe Olson Hestalis, and a Michigan snowbird, Michael O'Hara. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, and all sorts of other things. Pitchers and catchers reporting in Arizona and Florida for the beginning of spring training. So it should be interesting. You know, I'm a baseball fan, so kind of excited about that. I gave up on the NBA basketball when it quit being a team sport. And officials have no clue as to what traveling or turning the ball over or 3 seconds in the paint. The rules are different for the big guys making all the big bucks. So I just don't.
They know the rules better than anybody.
Yeah.
I think that's what they said.
I think so. Anyway, all sorts of things happening. We're about 2 weeks away from the California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta, too.
Olay.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, well. And in the news from the world of entertainment, Jennifer Lopez revealed a matching tattoo she got with Ben Affleck for their first Valentine's Day as a married couple. Lopez posted a selfie that showed a tattoo on her rib with their first names in the tattoos, and she declared, "Commitment is sexy." Now, to make room for her new sexy commitment, she had to cross out tattoos of, Johnny Noah, Chris Judd, Mark Anthony, and Alex Rodriguez. But hey, she's not afraid of commitment, right?
That's right. A-Rod, I forgot that he was part of that crew, too.
Okay. Anyway, I just kind of find that rather interesting.
You and who knows how many people.
Yes. Oh, and saddened to hear the passing of Raquel Welch.
Yes.
I remember well the poster of Raquel Welch hanging in the barracks. That poster from the movie, A Million Years BC. I forget the name because I still envision the poster.
Yeah.
But
Million Years BC.
Yeah, Raquel and I had something else in common. We both worked at KFMB in San Diego at one time. Yeah. Not at the same time.
Well, she was a weather.
She was the weather girl.
Yeah.
Raquel Tejada.
That's right.
Okay. Her father Colombian, her mother English.
And the rest is history, as
I suppose. Say. Okay. We've got news if you are ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Got everything organized here, so here we go.
That'll be a switch.
Yeah, it will be.
World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal Lock. They're your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News Brief. EPA administrators headed to East Palestine, Ohio, where he'll meet with some of the people who've reported sore throats and rashes since that toxic train derailment 2 weeks ago. CBS's Dr. David Agus, who's also an oncologist.
We don't know what is a safe concentration in the air, in the soil, in the water of any of these compounds. And so when this happened, there wasn't a playbook. We can do X and Y if this spills.
Rail company employees say they voiced concerns about the train's weight and length. Police in Michigan holding a news conference right now, updating their investigation into the MSU campus shooting Monday that left 3 students dead. 5 are still critical. WWJ's Jeff Gilbert with the top cars of 2023.
Consumer Reports Auto Testing Chief Jake Fisher says 5 of the top 10 picks were hybrids.
These cars are reliable, they're extremely fuel efficient, they're quiet, they're comfortable, and sometimes they're even quicker than the
gas counterpart.
Top brands overall, BMW and Subaru. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. The man arrested in connection with the massive explosion that rocked San Francisco's Sunset neighborhood last week makes his first appearance in court. 53-year-old Darren Price, charged with involuntary manslaughter, manufacturing drugs, and child endangerment. His public defender spoke outside the courtroom.
Once all of the evidence is turned over, discovered, reviewed by experts, further investigated, that Mr. Price will be exonerated.
Price's wife was killed in the blast. Her caretaker badly injured. Investigators say Price was operating a narcotics lab. A Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy charged with murder and other counts in connection with a 2021 high-speed off-duty crash in Southgate that left a 12-year-old boy dead.
Driving at 95 miles per hour was nearly quadruple the speed limit when school children are present, which shows a conscious disregard.
LA County District Attorney George Gascon. Continued dry conditions across the state, slightly warmer. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning Custom Sheet Metal, your friend in the business. For repair, for replacement, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning.
For adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy, now there's Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection. With Skyrizi, 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin at 4 months, and Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Nothing and me go hand in hand. Nothing on my skin, that's my new plan. Nothing is every day.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine. With Skyrizi, you could achieve 90% clearer skin. Ask your doctor about the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis and visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
And it's page 1 of the local news, page 1 of service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations to serve you. And, of course, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Thursday morning. A Sealy, California woman was arrested in Yuma, Arizona. Here is more on that story. Yuma County Sheriff's deputies arrested Jeannie Duarte, 32, and charged her with fraudulent schemes, theft, trafficking, stolen property, and false reporting to law enforcement. According to the Yuma County Sheriff's Office, Duarte reported that she rented a vehicle from a peer-to-peer car-sharing company and then reported it stolen while she was shopping in Yuma. An investigation revealed that the woman had an agreement to deliver the rented vehicle to someone in Mexico in exchange for money. Duarte was booked into Yuma County Detention Center. The investigation continues. Mardi Gras, it's this week in El Centro. Here's more on the story with George Gale.
The celebration starts this evening. Mardi Gras King Chuck Fisher and Queen Carroll Fisher will host the King and Queen coronation celebration that will be held this evening at the City Hall in El Centro. On Saturday, it will be Mardi Gras Light Parade and Street Festival. Festival on Main Street begins at 5 p.m. Light Parade begins at 6 p.m., starting at 8th and Winsley and ends at 11th and Main main streets in El Centro. Mardi Gras King and Queen will ride in the final float in that parade. The street festival will include several vendors, music concert, dancing, and a beer garden. The event is hosted by the City of El Centro, Imperial Valley Regional Chamber of Commerce, and Los Vigilantes. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time, 7:43.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Real Central Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentralmotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
In other local news this morning, the Brawley Police Department adds to the department. Here's more on that story.
Raleigh Police Chief Jimmy Duran recently introduced the new members. 3 new officers, Mark Cano, Ralph Espinosa, and Phil Magana were introduced, along with Jax, a new canine unit. Jax has actually been with the department since January when he graduated from the academy. The 1-year-old canine has been working with his assigned officer to better fulfill his duties of detecting illegal drugs, large amounts of currency, and illegal firearms. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Work is planned for today. A portion of Forrester Road will be closed. It is a one-day closure from Katy Road to Carter Road. Crews will be repairing the guardrails at the Blair Road S-curve from 7 a.m. until 4 p.m. today. During that time, it is suggested that motorists use an alternate route. That concludes this edition of Local News. Don't go away. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the Valley, at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center, and at the Imperial Valley Mall, and of course, with their mobile unit wherever you are.
Agriculture arson is on the rise in Imperial County. Haystack fires destroy private property and negatively impact our region's economy, including jobs. You can make a difference by reporting suspicious activity. Cash rewards are available for information leading to an arrest and conviction. To provide a tip, call the Imperial County Sheriff's Department at 442-265-2021. That's 442-265-2021. Burn a bail, go to jail. It's as simple as that.
Page 2 of the local news is served by K Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Great Japanese food specializing in sushi rolls. 50 different varieties of sushi rolls, one for every state.
Continuing with the second page of local news, inspectors find something unique at the Otay Mesa cargo facility. During the inspection, they found a rare pest. They found 1 live Chrysomelidae and 1 live Lepidoptera within the shipment of celery. It was the first time these pests had been discovered crossing the international border at Otay Mesa. It was enough to send the entire shipment back to Mexico. They say the foreign pest can threaten U.S. ag and cannot be let in to the country. A trophy has been presented to this year's mock trial winning team. George Gale explains.
The presentation was made earlier this month. Benson Memorial High School mock trial team was presented the award. They won this year's local competition. This was the first year the team had participated in the competition since 2019. Benson Memorial defeated Central in the final round to win the award. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
County Fire Chief Estrada announces a loss. The chief announces the passing of Fire Captain Tony Moreno. Tony Moreno served with the County Fire Department from 1981 until his retirement in 2006. The chief said he was a dedicated worker who positively impacted the life of many. He said throughout Moreno's career, he served in many capacities and was an advocate for innovation and technology within the organization. And finally, CalFresh emergency allotments. Here's more on that story.
They are about to run out. CalFresh has announced the emergency allotments are ending. They say the last month of the emergency allotments will be issued is March. As of April, you will no longer receive additional CalFresh benefits. If you need more information, go to calfreshfood.org. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, serving you fresh and delicious Japanese food. Also giving you great customer service and a menu full of items for everyone's appetite. Check out their unique Estates sushi rolls, one for each of our 50 states. And come join them with their famous Sake Bomb, a thrilling event with James Chingan. Make a group reservation at their cozy patio or cater at Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, 416 South J Street in Imperial. Or call in your order at 760-355-4440. Visit them at KSushiBarandGrill.com.
Here's Carol Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, clear skies and light winds should prevail. Cold morning temperatures can be expected Friday as well as Saturday, along with breezy conditions Friday afternoon. That could lead to minor impacts. High pressure will build across the Intermountain West the next few days, resulting in a warming trend and a possible return to above normal temperatures by Saturday. Thereafter, uncertainty in the forecast increases, though temperatures are generally expected to remain within a few degrees of seasonal normals. 61 our high yesterday, 32 the overnight low. Today will be sunny with a high near 63. Northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, then becoming north-northeast. Winds could gust as high as 20 miles an hour. Mostly cloudy tonight with a low around 38. Northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast after midnight. Friday, mostly cloudy with a high near 66. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north in the afternoon. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 72. North-northwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming northeast in the afternoon. Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near 73. West-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming north. 39 degrees, 48% our relative humidity. Wind out of the north-northwest at about 3 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news served up by Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Check out the daily lunch specials. The dinner menu features 16 different entrees. Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill just off Highway 86 in Imperial. Here's something to do. Visit the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Well, yeah, they have peanuts, but they've got so much more. The Peanut Patch, open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Yuma time. The Peanut Patch with homemade chocolates. They make fresh English toffee. Pecan turtles made from a special recipe starting from scratch. You'll love their yogurt-covered peanuts, raisins, and almonds. So many great things at the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Great place to pick up a gift for your loved ones. Of course, they accept most credit cards. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Visit them. Yeah, Google thepeanutpatch.com and get directions, or place your orders on their website. Again, that's thepeanutpatch.com. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma. Oh, yes, they do offer tours. Yeah, ask them about it. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Sports Time is brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action. The Lakers won. They beat the Pelicans 120-102. Hornets got by the Spurs 120-110. Pacers outlasted the Bulls 117-113. 76ers topped the Cavaliers 118-112. Knicks knocked off the Hawks 122-101. Celtics clobbered the Pistons 127-109. Nets 116, Heat 105. The Grizzlies 117, Jazz 111. Thunder beat up on the Rockets 133-96. And the Nuggets got past the Mavericks 118-109. The Lakers' first impression of their revamped roster was Also, the last look they will get as a team before the All-Star break. Yeah, LeBron James says, I like it.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Former NFL coach Ken Wasn't has joined Alabama's football staff as a special assistant to head coach Nick Saban. Saban's got half the state of Alabama on the payroll. Why not? And in other news, the San Diego State Aztecs continue to win. It wasn't pretty, but the Aztecs outlasted Fresno State 45-43 in men's college basketball. The Aztecs rated number 20 in the AP poll, and, well, they will make it to the tournament, March Madness. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Are you ready for a new career? CET is ready for you. CET has grants available so farm workers and their children can attend at no cost. Learn more at cetweb.edu farm worker admissions to see if you qualify. At the Center for Employment Training, we've been serving farm workers since 1967. Enroll anytime, and all programs can be completed in under a year. Job placement assistance for all graduates. Call 800-533-2519 or go to cetweb.edu.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Don't forget about 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro. Ford recently stopped production of the electric F-150 Lightning pickup because of a possible battery problem. A Ford spokesman now says a return to production could take a few weeks. Airbnb shares posted their biggest one-day gain in trading yesterday after the home rental service posted its first annual profit and forecast a sunny travel outlook in 2023 and an uptick in listings. The company reported it earned $1.9 billion in 2022 compared to a $352 million loss a year earlier. The fact that it did report a profit wasn't the surprise, but the result was better than expected. Fourth quarter earnings of $319 million were far higher than the forecast by analysts. But it was the forecast from the company about the strength of the travel market that was a major factor driving shares higher. The company said it expects first quarter revenue of between $1.75 and $1.82 billion, up from $1.5 billion the year before. And America's Frankenstein-like information environment has shattered trust. Gallup and the Knight Foundation released an annual report surveying Americans for insights into how they view the press, and the results were grim. Only 26% of Americans hold a favorable opinion of the news media. Gallup and the Knight Ridder Foundation found the lowest level recorded by the organization over the past 5 years. Taking a look at the markets right now, we're looking at red. The Dow off 252 points at 33,876. The S&P 500 down 29 at 4,119. The NASDAQ off 79 points at 11,992. Gold down $2.70 an ounce. Oil is up 9 cents a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 63, northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north-northeast. Winds could gust as high as 20 miles an hour. Mostly cloudy tonight with a low around 38. There is a freeze warning in effect for lower portions of the Imperial Valley. Northwest winds of around 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southeast after midnight. Friday, mostly cloudy with a high near 66. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north in the afternoon. We're all the way up to 41 degrees, 48% relative humidity. The wind is calm. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security Services, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public.
The
Crowds.com.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
CBS News is next. It is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. Today's the day an Atlanta judge releases part of a special grand jury report on efforts by former President Trump and allies to overturn Georgia's 2020 presidential result. Former DeKalb County DA Gwen Keyes Fleming.
There is a substantial likelihood of some real criminal or possible criminal liability here.
CBS's Robert Costa.
The judge is balancing the public interest and the push by media organizations, including CBS, to have more information be made public with the sensitivity of an ongoing investigation by the district attorney. And so you see it in this decision to have a partial release, a move to get the public more informed about the broad strokes of what is going on, releasing the introduction, releasing the conclusion, and suggesting that there are concerns about whether some of these witnesses who have appeared at the courthouse were telling the truth.
Police in East Lansing have just released new information about the weaponry used in the Michigan State shooting. Interim Deputy Chief Chris Rosman.
The shooter had 2 handguns. He also had additional magazines and ammunition. They were purchased legally by the shooter, but they were not registered.
In El Paso, Texas, 1 person was killed, 3 others wounded by gunfire at a shopping mall that sent people running.
I went to go investigate to see what was the sound, and then right when I kind of peered my head out, I saw a barrel. So one of the weapons, that's when I circled back and told everybody that we needed to leave.
Police say 2 suspects are in custody. This happened right across the parking lot from the Walmart where 23 people died in a racist attack in 2019. There's concern in East Palestine, Ohio, after the all clear was given a week ago from a toxic train derailment. An EPA official visits today after last night's town hall where people said they're worried about possible contamination.
This is a crisis. People here, we don't know. No one's ever lived through this before. We have no instructions or what is safe and what isn't safe.
Nearly a year after Russia launched its Ukraine invasion, the latest offensive intensifies. As we hear from CBS's Cammie McCormick.
Russia has continued to send reinforcements into Ukraine.
They have a lot of manpower. They're sending a lot of troops. I don't think that's sustainable for them to keep attacking this way.
Ukrainian military spokesman Taras Zhoba says the Russian death toll is climbing.
There are places where their bodies are just piled up. There's a trench where they just don't evacuate their wounded or killed, and they just leave them there and send more waves and waves of people.
Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin said today the Russian troops are ill-equipped and ill-trained.
Ryan Seacrest said today he's leaving the Live with Kelly and Ryan show this spring after 6 years. Wall Street, the Dow is down 200 points. This is CBS News.
This week, Staples has deals so good, you're going to want to sit down. Are you sitting? I'll wait. Great. Right now during Staples Sit-a-thon, select chairs are up to 50% off, like the Union and Scale Essentials Mesh Back Task Chair. Now just $89.99 at Staples. You save $90. Plus get 2 2-ounce bottles of Purell hand sanitizer, free with the Staples Connect app. So take a seat or 2. Right now at Staples, the working, learning, and saving store. Ends 2/18. In-store only. Purell Limit 2 while supplies last.
You wash your hands, you brush your teeth, but how do you clean your nose? With Navage. Navage uses powered suction to pull saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out the other nostril, flushing out allergens, mucus, and germs. And it's why cleaning your nose, the body's air filter, is the next evolution in daily personal hygiene. Navage helps you breathe better, sleep deeper, and snore less, but the biggest payoff is improved health. At Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
If pets were aware of inflation, they might howl just like us.
The price of pet food is up 15%. That means many pet parents aren't buying their little buddies that expensive organic brand anymore. The cost of other pet products like squeaky toys and bones have jumped 12%, so a lot of the fun stuff is out too. In fact, pet toy sales are down 16%. The Wall Street Journal reports that many pet owners are skipping vet appointments to save money as well, and not taking their little guys to professional groomers either. Stacey Lynn, CBS News.
American skier Michaela Schifrin won the gold medal in the women's giant slalom at the World Championships in France. It's her 7th world title and 13th medal overall in 16 World Championship races. It comes one day after Schifrin had an unexpected split with her longtime coach, Mike Day. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
My name is Josephine Conway, and I'm an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially among those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online today at www.ivfoodbank.org.
CBS News presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
You've got Carroll Buckley with the best oldies on the radio.
Hey, people, look alive. Let's go. Come on, get up. Let's move it. Rise and shine, y'all. Way past the beauty sleep thing. Trust me. Wake up.